As we approach the new year, we're all familiar with New Year's resolutions and their limitations. We know the uncomfortable truth about learning anything new, whether it's eating better, exercising more, sleeping longer, or finally getting more serious about something such as POCUS. It all runs on the same science. It's a different goal, but the same brain. And yet every January, we pretend this time motivation will carry us through, that wanting it badly enough will somehow override busy clinical schedules, cognitive load, competing priorities, but it won't. Motivation fades, and that's why you need to have a system in place. If your POCUS learning plan depends on willpower alone, it's already fragile. No matter how inspired you are, and no matter how great you feel right now, things are going to happen and things will change. If motivation was enough, most of us would be exceptionally fit, well-rested, and fluent in 3 languages by now. And POCUS isn't special in this regard. It obeys the same rules as every other durable clinical skill or activity that we're trying to learn. The problem isn't that we don't know this. The problem is that we keep designing learning plans as if we don't. So let's do the countercultural anti-January action plan instead. Instead of just adding goal after goal after goal, let's start subtracting things and making it more simplified. The clinicians who truly integrate POCUS into their practice, they're not just disciplined, but they're also more selective. They find ways to choose fewer protocols, define progress more narrowly, and build learning around the real clinical decisions, not aspirations. So how are you going to put this into plans starting in January and to get you thinking about this? Reading about better systems won't change your POCUS practice. Designing one, though, will. The goal of the plan isn't to map out everything you could possibly learn in 2026. The goal is to make the plan so that it has more deliberate choices that you can actually follow through on, even during busy clinical weeks. And so below we have an example of one, built around undifferentiated dyspnea. So go take a look at that. See how you could set up quarterly targets as we've outlined in this plan. If undifferentiated dyspnea is not one of your initial goals, think of how you could do the exact same thing with what your initial target learning goal is going to be. You can then look at creating very short weekly check-ins. And this way, you have the ability to approach this in a more selective fashion that is going to stick and is going to allow you to succeed. So take a look at this. Think about one objective and think about your 2026 POCUS plan. We've got something here that you can download. Take a look at this. Think about putting together a plan that is going to work for you. And we'll talk more in 2026.